What's up, gamers? Hey, once again, thanks again for tuning in to the Game and Rebirth DL channel. So what do we have today? Today we have Adhoc Emulators for the PlayStation Vita. But before we start with the video, I want to thank Alfredo. Thank you so much, really, for your donation, your great generosity in helping the channel. You guys know that I do these videos so that I can help you guys and maybe give you a little glimpse of what the PlayStation Vita can do. But really, thank you so much, guys, for believing in what I do, and thank you guys who have donated to the channel. Really, that helps a lot. I know that I have been out of the game for a little bit, but I'll be doing some quick videos. So today we begin with the Adrenaline Bubbles Manager. Also, you guys will have this PSP EMU folder, and under the PSP folder, then game, you will see CPS1A or Adhoc CPS2, Adhoc, and Mvspsp, which is Neogeo Adhoc. Now, an example on how to create cache files will be in the description, so go check. It's just a minute video long. You can check it on one of my previous videos. So you will include your ROMs in the ROMs folder for every emulator. You guys can see. You guys can get some examples on my Twitter page. So the Mvspsp, you guys can see that the ROMs, I did not upload the emulators with the files because they're too heavy. So if you need to convert the ROMs, you will use the ROM converter, and then the ROM conv mvsexe. The CPS2 has it too, so you will need to do that so that your games can work. But if you go to my Twitter and get an example, then they should work as well. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and get the Adrenaline Bubble Manager. Thanks to Team 1 Lua. You know, they're doing a great job in regards to Adrenaline Bubbles Manager. I think this is one of the tools that I love the best. So we download the VPK. You guys can see it downloads fairly quick. Now you will need to have Adrenaline installed, so I'll go ahead and leave the link in the description. If you need to know how to install it, just check one of my previous videos. It is really easy to install, so make sure you have Adrenaline installed. Okay, now that we have that, then we will connect our PlayStation Vita to the PC via VitaShell. When we press select, you can see some of you might have the PSP EMU folder. Sometimes it might be empty, so I'll just go ahead and leave that folder, and then I'm just going to copy and paste. Okay, so now make sure you have all your files in there, CPS1A, CPS2, and Mvspsp. Also copy and paste the Adrenaline Bubble Manager to the PlayStation Vita. Okay, so that's all that we need for the process in the PC. So we move on to the PlayStation Vita, and now we're going to install Adrenaline Bubbles Manager. Okay, pretty cool. Now you guys can see that it is active, but please make sure you have Adrenaline installed. You will need Adrenaline installed for this to work. Okay, so we launch the Adrenaline Bubbles Manager. Okay, pretty cool. I like the intro. Now, Adrenaline's plugin has been installed. We need to restart your PlayStation Vita. So then we restart the PlayStation Vita and go back to Adrenaline's Bubbles Manager. Now, in order to create the bubble, just select and press X, and then you can rename it or customize it on the name, which is pretty cool. So we have installed our bubbles. Look at that, guys. Pretty cool. Now make sure you have your network enabled or your Wi-Fi. And then we're going to try one of the emulators, which is CPS1. I'm going to try Street Fighter. So you press square and then circle to launch the Adhoc mode. Okay, so I'm going to get ready the other PlayStation Vita. So square and then circle. So if you guys have a friend or want to challenge someone, this is pretty cool and fun. Now we're just waiting for the connection. You guys can see that it is connected for both. Now to accept that connection, we will select circle. Okay, after the selection, the other PS Vita has to accept the connection as well. So we press circle. You guys can see that they're both syncing together. So once the synchronize has been completed, then you can see that both PlayStation Vitas are playing. You guys can hear that the sound is flawless, which is pretty cool. You guys can see it is synchronized. So now this is pretty cool. You guys can have your challenges. Pretty cool, guys. Awesome. Okay, so now we're going to launch Neogeo or Mvspsp. And I'm going to launch the King of Fighters 96. So I press square and then circle to launch it. Now if you get that information, you put US MVS version 2. And we just load it, and we do the same thing for the next one. Look at that, guys. It's awesome. This is pretty cool. So you have an extra PS Vita and you have a friend, you can do this. Okay, so I'm just going to choose some characters to see if it works properly. Okay guys, this is pretty awesome, pretty cool. I love this game. All the King of Fighters series, which I think they're awesome. You guys can see that it's synchronized. It's working perfectly, which is pretty cool. Okay, so now we're going to do the CPS2 and we're going to try it out. Okay, so now we're going to launch X-Men versus Street Fighter. This is pretty cool. This is an awesome game to have a versus match. I love this game. So guys, go ahead and have some fun with your friends. This is pretty cool. This is amazing. I'll be doing other videos regards repatch or anything that is in the news for the PlayStation Vita. So if this helped, remember to hit like, subscribe, comment, share with your friends. As always, Gamer Rebirth, out.